Hello and welcome back to the Global Gaming Congress and Expo in fabulous Las Vegas. And today I am here at the American Gaming System AGS booth, who have some very wonderful table games to tell us about, and specifically some bonusing features for table games. And I have the pleasure of being joined by Mr. Jamie Abramson, who is the inventor of some of these bonusing features. Thank you very much for joining us today for our program.
Sure, thanks for coming by. And today what we're going to show you is our Bonus Spin Extreme progressive platform, and that could go on any table game and link together a casino floor.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. Now, we're going to take a little look at everything that's going to be happening. So would you mind please just going there to the table and showing us how it works?
Like I mentioned, it works on all games. The player makes an additional $5 wager to qualify for the round. And each game has a unique feature that allows the players to enter into a bonus round. Right now we're looking at a Pai Gow game, and so the trigger which initiates the bonus round is when the dealer has a King High Pai Gow. So we'll pretend that the dealer just had a King High Pai Gow, and that will start the bonus round. And how the wheel works is that everybody who's participating in the wager will win a community prize, and then the system will select one seat number to spin again for the higher valued prizes, including the jackpot amounts. So as you can see here, seat 3 was the hot seat. And so we're going to be able to spin, and you can go ahead and press the button. And that allows you to go for one of the triple diamond or double diamond jackpots. And so as you can see, every other player will win the community $40 prize. And you landed on $400, so you would get the $400
I just won $400 on this bonus game. It's awesome. Now, this is a bonusing feature for table games, right?
Correct.
So this is a side bet that somebody bets.
Exactly. It's an optional wager that goes on top of any table games. And the only thing that's different is what initiates getting into the bonus round for each game. So each game type has a different trigger, which allows the wheel to spin. And then what's new in this year's some additional features is that we offer a player high hand jackpot meter, and that allows for a jackpot to be won if a player achieves a certain hand. So for Pai Gow, that would be a 7-card straight flush. They would win this high hand meter, and if they get a 5 aces, they win 10% of the meter. So, it offers both a community feature where all the people playing, at the table get to spin and enter the bonus round, as well as offering a jackpot for a player that achieves, one of those once-in-a-lifetime hands.
And so this particular bonusing system can be applicable to any game, not just Pai Gow, correct?
Correct. That's right. It goes on all games, and one of the good features is that it links together so that anyone playing on any table feeds the same meter. So it allows for a casino to offer higher jackpots that build more quickly.
So the players, when they place a bonusing bet, right, they all contribute to the progressive jackpot, and then the people that are actively placing the jackpot bet at a point where they have a winning hand, then they can participate in this process.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, as far as this little button here, this is like an extra feature in this particular bonusing system?
That's standard to the feature, and what it does is it allows for just one jackpot winner. So everybody can enter the bonus round, but it's only possible for one player to win the actual jackpot.
Okay, so every player that has placed one of these side bets,
yes,
they participate.
They win the community prize, which is in the center of the wheel.
Right.
And then it selects one seat number that gets to spin and go for one of the big jackpots.
Yeah, so that's like what we had before when we had this particular example here, where this player, which fortunately I was not sitting there, but I'm going to move over.
Yes, exactly.
And so that particular player won that $400 jackpot,
right?
And that player has an opportunity to go and win the bigger jackpots,
exactly,
on whatever the game is, right? So,
yes.
So it can be applicable. So one of the things about American Gaming System and this particular bonusing feature is that they can apply to other games and not just this specific example. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
So even on games like roulette, we're now introducing it on craps, poker derivatives, blackjack. All games are are able to link into the platform.
Okay, now I noticed that here at the booth you have two different games. Are those two different bonusing systems, or is just one example of what you just shown us here?
We do have some different offerings based on what the triggering event is. We have a new power-up wheel, which still could be linked to the entire platform, but it allows for a spin based on an individual hand instead of a community event. So as you saw here in the PyGao, it was based on the dealer achieving a certain hand, which applies to all the players. It is possible to have a triggering event based on the player hand. So for instance, if you're playing blackjack, it could be that if a player gets a blackjack, that's the qualifying hand to spin the wheel.
Okay, so these particular bonusing features are basically available to any kind of a variety of table games that you have,
yes,
and different trigger points. So whatever the hand is, whatever the property the casino selects is that
yes,
you'd like to participate
exactly.
in. This bonusing system that you have is adaptable to those particular operator needs. Right?
Correct. So some games it's more suitable to offer a triggering event that's community based, and sometimes it might be more natural to base it on the player's hand. So depending on the game, we offer both types, and again, the bottom line is that it could be linked together and still offer one jackpot for the entire gaming floor.
Okay, now these systems, are they available currently in casinos in Las Vegas?
Yeah, all over the world. So.
Okay, so these are available in just about every casino worldwide.
Yes.
Where American Gaming Systems has
distribution
yes, and license for this. Okay, okay, folks. So there you have it. You see, what you have just experienced is a bonusing feature for table games, which is very similar to the kind that you perhaps may be familiar with in slot machines. But here you can do it on the table game, and there's a whole variety of them that's available from a company called American Gaming System, AGS. And so next time when you're in your favorite casino, here's what's going to happen. Now you will be able to see what the game is, and you had the opportunity to meet the inventor.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for being here with us at the Global Gaming Congress and Expo, and thank you very much. Appreciate your participation on the program. So until next time, folks, I'll be back again very shortly, and I'm going to show you some brand new slot machines from AGS. So until next time, so long.